actually met my husband taking bowling. When I got married, I had an archway of pins to walk through.
Enjoyable sport. Young and old, they enjoy it.
From little 5 and 6 year old kids, as you see further down the lane, up to, well, there's people bowling here today 80 plus, so there's it's in for everybody. It's there for everybody.
This is the Waggle, the WA League. I've been with Waggle since 1990.
Yeah, bowling's been a passion of ours for a long while.
Yeah.
And apart from anything else, we've just made so many good friends, from bowling. It's great.
I joined as a social bowler to do something. The only time frame I had free at that time. I've been the president of the club. I was the president for the last 2 years.
It is the easiest game in the world, 10-pin bowling. There's no other game I know of with all the answers written on the floor. If that's what a pin is made out of, that's okay, you can see that. Obviously the pins go together with the pegs like that to sit flush. When you're first starting off, these things are very hard to knock down, but as you get on in the game, you find it is easier to knock them down.
What got me into bowling? Well, I don't know. I think it was the idea of doing something with a sport that I enjoyed and hopefully changing a few things in the way bowling centres run. And we like to think of Rosemount now as a function centre with a few bowling lanes instead of a bowling centre that could accommodate a function.
The All-Stars is structured on a level of 2 bases. It's got a handicap team and also a scratch team. The hot favourite is Rosemount. They are in front at the moment, but it's a position round, which means the second team are playing them. So they really have to come up with a very good bowling to make sure that they don't lose the top spot.
My basic goal is to end up in America and bowl on the professional tour with them guys. Make a bit of money out of it, see what I can do with that. Basically I started in just joining the leagues, sanctioned leagues, going through, then bowled some junior tournaments. Finished second in one of the state masters tournaments, which is good, and then progressed into the adult tournaments. Tried out for the state team and made that 2 years now, so that was good.
This game is fairly mental game more than what it is skillful, even though a lot of people don't see it that way. But when you get to competition, that you've got to be able to focus and be able to hit your target the majority of the time, otherwise you're not going to score.
It's worth a lot of money too, so they've got pockets to get that as well as making sure they do it correctly. It's quite a competition. Also, people come and watch this sort of a tournament. It's got a dress code and they must wear their uniforms, which is their centre uniform. And a lot of the public come and watch it because the standard is very high.
we pull our fingers out. We've got to stop them from winning the majority of points. We've got a chance of winning the season. We're all struggling. The lane conditions aren't conducive to good bowling, so we're all trying to adapt to the lanes. Not very much oil on one side, too much on the other. But you can have too much oil. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge out there. Hopefully at the end of the day we'll come out on pretty easy tell at the moment though.
It's called a wrist guard. Some people bowl with them, some don't. More women tend to because we're a little bit weaker in the wrist.
What they do is actually isolate your hand, and that'll actually stop your wrist breaking like that at the point of release. So therefore it keeps your wrist straight, and therefore you're going to keep your fingers in the ball and get more rotation on the ball, and therefore get a stronger hook at the back end. That is what you call a basic house ball, a plastic ball as we call it. Now the plastic ball means the actual inside core is all one piece, okay? Which means there's no real weight block except what we call this top weight block here, which is after we drill it. These balls are designed to go straight down the lane. These balls are designed to hook down the lane. Obviously the different design in the middle will give it more flip at the back end or more turn at the back end. This is basically the difference, similar to cars and how they run. I mean, this is basically a standard Gemini, and that's like your Commodores, alright? So, upper range balls. Obviously difference in price varies as well a great deal.
Yep, he's got several balls, which cost about $500 each. He has balls for oily lanes, balls for dry lanes, and balls for medium lanes. He also has a spares ball, which he doesn't very often use. It's supposed to go straight, but it doesn't. It's a very expensive sport if you don't have some support. I'm on it as a single mum, and I'm on a part disability pension. So there's no way, without the help from Stephen Cole, that he would have been able to have gone as far, because we don't have the money to be able to do it. But I would never ever try and coach Matthew. More likely Matthew would coach me than me coach him.
This league is called the Lunch Bunch. Most people here have a mental disability of some kind. I, thank the good Lord, haven't, but because I support my son, who was born just here, I wanted to be part of it too.
I've bowled since I was about 4 years old. I was pretty much brought up in a bowling centre. I bowl in 2 leagues a week and bowl for the state.
Yeah, you sort of like get a few rivals or whatever else that you really want to go out and beat. But most of the time we're all pretty good friends off the lanes as well. So, yeah.
It's a sport that anyone can do from the age of probably 5 up to 105. And yeah, I think because of that aspect, everyone can do it. It's a good area for the majority of the people out there can enjoy themselves. And most bowling centres that have facilities for the disabled, the handicapped, and the mentally disabled as well, to be able to bowl as well. And I think that's great. The sport can accommodate all those different facets, and I think that's what made me enjoy the bowling itself.
Bowling is for everyone.
I'd say you have to have a passion. You have to have a passion to love this game, that's for sure. But as I said before, it's the easiest game in the world. The easiest game in the world. Provided you can do the same thing every time. It's a lot like golf, but it's very easy.
Points you can live with that, lose by half a point, had the opportunities to win and we didn't take them, so yeah, pretty rough, but good on the opposition, they did really well, get up and knock us off. Yeah, we'll have another day, and we'll have another tournament, and we'll be back up there again.